Okay, so we have this trig equation which says show that the tan inverse of 2 plus 2 tan inverse of 3 is equals to pi plus cot inverse of 2. Alright, so to start with, we need to know that cot and tan are reciprocals of each other. So this is what I mean. Tan x is sine over cos, and we know that cot x is the opposite, which is cos over sine. So these two are reciprocals of each other. So if that's the case, let's start with the right hand side. So on the right hand side, where we have cot, we can replace it with a tan. Now here's what we're going to use. We know that cot inverse of x, this will be equals to tan inverse of 1 over x. Like I said, these two are reciprocals of each other. So if one has sine over cos, the other will have cos over sine. If one has 1 over x, the other will have x over 1, because they're reciprocals of each other. Now in this case, we do not have x, but rather we have 2. So it's just the same thing. It means that cot inverse of 2 is equals to tan inverse of 1 over 2. Like that. So we can say, using this fact, I'll write it as it is, which is cot inverse of x being equals to the tan inverse of 1 over x, according to this. But what we have is a 2, so our expression now becomes the tan inverse of 2 plus 2 tan inverse of 3. Then on the right hand side, we have pi plus cot inverse of 2 is as good as the tan inverse of half, according to this expression or identity that we've just established. Alright, so let's remove what we have down here. So next up, we need to use this identity. So using the fact that 2 tan inverse of x, I'll start with x so it makes sense. This gives us the tan inverse of open bracket 2x divided by 1 minus x squared. This is of course also coming from the sum and difference angles, then plus pi. Now what we're going to use here, instead of x, I'll be using 3, because remember the part that I'm trying to establish is this one here, and instead of x, I'll be using 3. So I want to replace x with 3, and I'll establish it using this identity. So what we're going to have now will be, we have tan, like this as it is, then plus, so for this part here, I'm using this identity, which is tan inverse. Now remember, x is 3. So we'll say 2 times 3 divided by 1 minus 3 squared plus pi. And this is equals to pi plus the tan inverse of half. So this is where we are now. So what I'd like to do is, I want us to simplify what we have inside the brackets there. Let's just do it separately here. So in the numerator, we'll have a 6. In the denominator, we'll have 1 minus 9, like that. So this will actually give us a 6 over a negative 8. So this reduces to minus 3 over 4. So if we write what we have, this gives us tan inverse of 2 plus the tan inverse. So in the brackets there, it has reduced to negative 3 over 4. Then remember, we have the pi, and this is equals to the tan inverse of half, like that. Alright, so now our main focus is on this part here of these two which are adding. I want us to use the addition formula for the tan inverse. So the addition formula goes like this. So if I have tan of A, tan inverse of A, plus the tan inverse of B, this results in tan inverse, that's a combination of the two, tan inverse of A plus B divided by 1 minus AB. So if you look at what we have, I have tan inverse adding with tan inverse. So this is the identity I'm going to use. Now, if you look at what we have, the first angle there is a 2. So this means that this one here, our A is 2. So I can say where A is 2 and our B clearly is this part here, which is negative 3 over 4. So B is negative 3 over 4, like that. So if we use this for the addition part here, on the left hand side, I'll have tan. Now tan inverse. Now I'm using this part here. We're using this part that we have right here. So meaning that I'm replacing A with 2 and I'm replacing B with negative 3 over 4. So tan inverse of A, which is 2, plus B, which is negative 3 over 4. This is divided by 1 minus the product of the 2. That is 2 times negative 3 over 4. Like this. Remember, there's still a pi there. So plus pi, and this is equals to the tan inverse. I think I forgot to put the pi here. Let me just include it right here. On the right hand side is pi plus tan inverse of half. So on the right hand side here, let me include it again. Supposed to say pi plus tan inverse of half. So pi plus the tan inverse of half, like this. All right, so let's pick this up as it is. Let's take it to the next page. Now, to simplify this further, we just have to figure out what result we get from that bracket there. Then we'll compare the two. So inside the bracket, we have 2 plus negative 3 over 4. And in the denominator, we have 1 minus. So if 2 multiplies the 3 in the numerator, we'll get 6 over 4. The negative and the negative becomes positive. So we have something like this. So this is 2 over 1. So in the numerator, the LCM will be 4. So 1 into 4 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Minus 4 into 4 is 1. So that gives us a 3. Then this is divided by, for these two, this is 1 over 1. The LCM again is 4. So 1 into 4 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4, like that. Plus 4 into 4 is 1, so get a 6. So this will be 5 over 4 divided by 10 over 4. Now, since we're dividing, we're going to reciprocate. So this will be multiplied by 4 over 10, like that. So the 5 and the 5 can cancel. First of all, the 4 and the 4 can cancel. 4 cancels, leaving us with 5 over 10. And 5 over 10 is as good as half. So everything in that bracket just reduces to half, meaning that what we'll obtain now will be this pi that we have plus tan inverse. So everything in this bracket has just reduced to half. And this is what we have on the right hand side, which is the tan inverse of half. So there we have it. The left hand side is equal to the right hand side.